So I was recently watching the Twitch Rivals Warzone and everybody was running the OTS. So it seems like it's a close range gun to go. But I took a look at True Game Data, every single submachine gun and all the numbers, and I realized that the OTS is actually not the best SMG up close. Let me show you why. So let's jump into True Game Data and take a look at all these numbers so you guys can see that these are actually neck to neck. So we got the MP5 from Cold War and the OTS. And as you guys can see here, they are both neck to neck, exactly the same when it comes to headshots. But the Cold War MP5 does have a little bit more range, which we'll realize there's something else about the range that is really important. If we go ahead and take a look at the chest, again, exactly the same TTK, just a little bit more with the damage range with the MP5. If we take a look at the stomach, same story here. And if we take a look at the extremities, same story here, but again, it's still more damage range. Now, this is where things get a little bit interesting. Movement wise, they are basically exactly the same. Like, I mean, they've got the same numbers, but one of the most important things that people don't realize when it comes to the damage range is, yes, up close, they both kill exactly the same. But as we can see here, the Cold War MP5 only has 2 damage drop-offs, whereas the OTS has 3 damage drop-offs. So if you're shooting at somebody over 16 meters, the OTS is going to suffer tremendously. And honestly, 16 meters is really nothing. I mean, that is not even the length of a building. So you are definitely shooting at people further away than 16 meters. And this is where your Cold War MP5 can shine, because close range is going to be exactly the same. But if you just get one of those meters a little bit further away from that OTS, you will lose that gunfight if you have the OTS. So I noticed that one of the strong points of the OTS was the hipfire. I mean, just nobody seems to ADS. And the Cold War MP5, even though it says the hipfire spread is exactly the same, I just feel they are not the same. The OTS just has superior hipfire. So for the first attachment on the top, we're going to be running the muzzle, the agency suppressor. This is just great for overall bullet velocity, vertical recoil control, and again, giving us more effective damage range, just stacking onto that. And well, I did try some of the task force barrels, but we all know it just doesn't work as good. You get a lot more recoil, and as well, I do not like the iron sight. So just take off the barrel. And then on the bottom of the gun, we are going to have the underbarrel, the field agent grip, just to make this gun even more beamable. And then on the bottom of the gun, we are going to have the magazine, the Static 50 round drum. And again, this is another reason why the MP5 is better. OTS only has 40 bullets, and the MP5 does have 50 bullets, which is a significant difference. And if we flip this gun over, this is where things get a little bit interesting. So usually with the lasers, people like going Tiger Team or either Ember Spotlight, but for this one, I am going to be running this SWAT 5 milliwatt laser, just because I felt that's where I was losing the gunfights. It wasn't aiming, it wasn't speed, I was just losing the gunfights to the OTS because of that hipfire. So the SWAT 5 milliwatt is going to help us tremendously with that hipfire. Next up, for the stock, again, most people like going with the SAS Combat Scout for the movement speed, but those do hinder your hipfire accuracy. So I was like, I do not want to hinder it at all. So we're going to be using the collapse stock that gives us sprint to fire time, which is one of the most important things in your submachine gun, and it does not touch your hipfire at all. And this, ladies and gentlemen, this class right here is a beamer. Hipfire is really good and just outgun and outclasses the OTS. But maybe you don't trust my words, so trust the gameplay you're about to see. That many.
Oh, this is hard to get, and you can't even buy it.
Enemy position airstrike. Take cover. 40. 22. Be advised, UAV is bingo fuel. RTB for resupply. 11.
Fixer stole my kill. Get out of here, bro.
I did.
Whoa, somebody just opened that, didn't they?
Yeah.
UAV entering the AO.
There's 2 guys.
How does it say?
Enemy UAV overhead. Hostile dropping into the area. Watch the skies. Be advised, UAV is bingo fuel. RTB for resupply.
A la verga, son bien pesados.
The typical Mexican. He was like, a la verga, güey. Son bien pesados, güey. Can push towards
I got a
boneyard.
guy on me.
Friendly UAV
Fuck,
overhead.
I'm coming. Beamed him. He did. His friend was coming.
Killed himself.
Bro, I'm liking this MP5, but this MP5 better than the other one I had made.
Not this time.
Get fucked, bitch. Oh my god, I almost fucking potatoed.
Drop shot at me, bro. I broke.
Good to go.
Losing ground.
Should have aimed on that. There should be one more, which was. Oh, what? This MP5 slaying, bro. Shut. I did potato a little bit, so at the beginning, that's why I didn't think I was gonna win that fight, to be honest. Fuck, you suck, dick.
Oh my god.
Western.
Got one. Confirm.
Third party bitch. Damn.
Enemy UAV overhead.
He's coming up behind us.
One more.
Teammate has entered the gulag.
Oh, someone's coming right behind you.
Enemy UAV.
Oh, look at that sweaty tonight. Holy shit.
Yeah, bro.
Dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
Like, everybody's pushing everything. Like, if we push
Bro,
like
what the fuck is going on here? It's been non-stop action.
Hey, yo.
Oh, come on, come on.
Oh shit. I got stuck.
Oh,
Oh my god. Get back to work.
There gotta be more. Can't just be him.
Battle Pass is already out, book. Right, see? No, get out of here, it's right
UAV
there.
overhead.
Dead plate.
Loadout drop headed your way.
Gotta get that real quick.
The one on top. It's pretty good, young. It's good damage.
You've got gas inbound.
Throwing
Safe
stun.
zone relocated.